Hey guys, Sonny Bryson here, and this video right here is not about any drama, no how much money you spend, no crazy car loans, no crazy food spending, but it's just about a lady that decided to go ahead and basically spend, for example, 1 year learning how to invest like Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett. And by the way, if you guys know this stuff, these guys sit on my desk 24/7, okay? My mentors. Without them, there would be no me. Because in reality, everything usually that I know about finance and money comes from these two people right here. And a lot of the books, okay? But right here, the main things come from these guys right here. So I respect them a lot. And I always think that before you start investing, you should basically learn how to invest, okay? So I want to find out, okay, what does this lady do for 1 year? What did she learn? And how is she investing? So again, let's find out what's going on here. And by the way, of course, this video is by CNBC. These guys are killing it, man. A lot of content, okay? If you guys are new here, by the way, like, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. And top of that, also destroy the like button. I said that already? I'm not sure, but let's get started with the video, guys, okay? I'm excited about this one. She breaks down Charlie Munger's 4 principles. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have audio here, guys, in this video. But if there's no audio, don't worry. I will be being your translator for the day, or your voice speaker for the day. What do you call those people? I don't know what you call those people. I'm the person you're gonna be hearing, your narrator for the day. Got it. Charlie Munger, man, absolute legend. Like, one of my favorite books is right back there. The Almanac. I read that book. It's a thick book, it's a thick boy, but it's worth it. And how they've helped her master the art of growing her money. Well, I'm not sure she did it in 1 year, right? It's still a lot more to learn out there, but it's awesome that she's doing so well so far, though. Let's hear it.
Number 1, be capable of understanding the company.
That is all it is, right? If you don't understand it, then don't invest into it. I remember Charlie Munger was like, you know something? If something's too complicated, I stay away from it. I'm not out here trying to like learn something brand new. No, if I don't understand it like this, then usually I don't want to invest into it. And again, whenever you buy a company, whether it's Apple or what other brands do I have? I just have Apple. Yeah, Microsoft here, or for example, like Dell, whatever you want to buy. The answer is you got to understand the fundamentals of the business, whether it's Tesla or whatever it is, okay? If you don't understand the business and how it works, don't invest into it, okay? That's the whole idea with that.
It doesn't say understand it right now. It says once you put some time into it, once you put some research and some practice into it,
exactly.
I know that I can figure this company out.
Potentially. But sometimes he says it, okay? Sometimes it's not even worth trying to understand a company that's just like so crazy, okay? So it makes sense, but you also want to stay within your niche. So
we all actually are experts on a lot of public companies.
That is true, because you're constantly buying products and you are the customer.
Without realizing it. Secondly, make sure that company has an intrinsic and durable competitive advantage.
What that is called is the moat. Oh, they're about to show it right there. Yeah, the moat around the company, right? And the whole idea is that, like Coca-Cola, right? I think the example Warren uses is basically that if you gave Warren, for example, $1 billion or 10 billion, right? He would still have a hard time making a brand as good, as competitive as Coca-Cola, or for example, McDonald's, because basically they've been around for so long to the point where basically it's so hard to enter that market and take over them, okay? So you want someone that's kind of, in a way, has like a little monopoly over their entire niche. That's what it is in a way, right? Like Apple, like how can you knock down Apple? It's very hard to do. Coca-Cola, how do you knock them out? Very hard to do, right? It's about those big, long-lasting brands that you also understand. So far, you gotta understand it as of a competitive advantage. It's gonna withstand the time, the game of time, basically.
Which in industry parlance is called a moat, like the moat around a castle.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as I understand what's happening, I can totally have 5 years of bad looking returns.
Yeah, doesn't matter. You know, that's the main thing, right? People think that because they invested and they made money, they're right. That's not true. If you invest money and you understand the business and it has a moat around it and you actually get what you're actually gonna do, whether you lose money or not in the short term doesn't matter, because you understand the total value of that. So it's like if I told you, I'll give you this product and it's worth $100, right? And it goes down in the market by 20% or whatever, but it's still worth $100 no matter what, right? So that's the overall idea. It's not just, for example, the market price isn't the real value of the product. It's a big difference with that, okay? So you gotta buy something, understand the true value of it. If it goes down, you buy more, right? Because you're buying at a discount. Well, wouldn't you want to buy something at a discount, right? That's the overall thing.
Because I know that I bought great companies.
Yes.
And I'm just waiting for them to come back up. We would like to
Invest in a company with trustworthy management. You can't trust management that good either, you know, because even when you talk to them, they tell you like everything good about the company, but not really everything bad about the company. But you gotta reach with them also. But some of us might not have that, you know, that ability to be like, hey, let me call over Apple. Hey, tell me about the company. You know what I mean? You might not have that ability, but you reach to them and find out exactly what you're doing, you know. But usually what you want to do is you want to buy a company that can be ran by like an idiot, right? Because eventually an idiot will. But if the business is very simple and easy to do, like McDonald's, like anyone can run it, okay? That's the concept of that.
Have management with integrity and talent. And he and Warren Buffett have both talked a lot about how they want to make sure they have a company that can withstand human error.
That means, for example, like having a company that can have an idiot as a CEO. That's the way Warren Buffett. He's put it in a nice way, but but they're not that nice when they say
because
it.
Eventually someone's going to come along and try to screw this company up, and you want
Yeah.
a company that can handle that and get back
Yeah.
on its feet within a
Exactly. Like a very, very powerful brand. It's like when you have a CEO come into a company. I think Alcoa was a good like example. Alcoa had not the best CEO for a long time, and then you had a good CEO that come in. Like, it's a company, by the way, and all of a sudden the guy focuses just on safety, and the company just improves. When you have a good CEO, if the company is good, also it'll grow. But you can't be too dependent on a CEO for like the whole company. For example, like Tesla, a very big example here, right? Is there a Tesla without Elon Musk? I don't know. You know what I mean? Is there an Apple without Steve Jobs? Yes, we've proven that. There's Tim Cook. There'll be another person there. But Apple is so strong where it doesn't matter who's running the boat because basically it's still going to run just fine.
a few years. I invested in Whole Foods. I was certain it had great management. I love John Mackey. I think his conscious
Whole Foods got bought up by Amazon, so great investment there. What's going on here?
capitalist perspective on companies is fantastic, and I just wanted to be a part of his company. And then the last one,
buy a stock at a sensible price. That means, for example, its intrinsic value, or for example, what the stock is actually worth. That's the whole idea. So you don't overpay for something when you're buying it. You gotta wait, and that's why Warren stock piles so much cash. You can buy anything he wants, but it makes no sense to buy something when it's overpriced, right? Because then it's like paying too much for something. It makes no sense.
is that you want to buy it at a sensible price. Only when the price is right do you then buy.
By the way, guys, 4 simple things, okay? Simple things. A moat, making sure the company's actually good, buying a sensible price, and also making sure that the management okay, right? Very simple stuff, but very hard to execute on. Because again, it takes a lot of research and knowledge to actually do this.
With a margin of safety so that in case we're wrong, because I'm certainly not right all the time.
Yeah, by the way, margin of safety basically means that if I buy, again, the same phone, and I think it's worth $100, right? The answer is I buy it at 80 or 90. That way, at margin of safety, in case anything happens, I'm okay. It's like the same idea with a bridge. It can sustain like how many tons, whatever, but in reality, it sets a sticker price, right, on the whole bridge, like only this many tons on the bridge, but in reality, it can sustain a lot more in case anything happens. Same thing with an elevator. Only 10 people here, but in reality, it can fit 20 people, okay? Just in case things don't go wrong, that way you're good to go, right? Well, in case things do go wrong, that way you're good to go. That's the idea there.
There's still a margin of safety on that so that it can go down, it can go up, and we'll still make money.
Yeah, and by the way, Warren Buffett isn't always right. She's not always right. I'm not always right about anything. You will have, for example, errors being made, but when you have a safety margin, it gives you time to kind of like back out, okay, and kind of say, hey, I was actually wrong here. And when you invest into a company, it's not like you invest once, forget about it. It's more like you invest once and you find out every 6 months or every year, like, hey, is everything still flowing the right way it's supposed to? Okay, guys, I like this video a lot. You know, I highly recommend if you want to learn about investing, you read maybe 3 books now. You read The Almanac by Charlie Munger, a great book right there. Also, The Intelligent Investor, Benjamin Graham, and also Security and Analysis. But again, those books are kind of like older, and they have new editions also, but they're also like a very thick book. So if investing makes sense for you, great. But it's not just like, oh, competition, oh, the price is good. It's all about like valuation, like, right? Analyzing the whole market and all that stuff, right? So it's a lot more complicated than that, but once you understand it, it makes more sense. That's the whole idea here. I like this video a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and basically give this video a like right here. Go watch this video again and again and again, and read those books right there if you want to be, for example, a stock picker like Warren Buffett and also Charlie Munger, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Short video, I know, but I wanted to watch it. and I want to share with you guys my reaction to watching this video. So that's why I made this video also. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, and also join me on my other channels. Links down below. Also follow me on Instagram, Ty Bryson. And before I go, thanks for watching, and as always, peace. Also, tell me exactly what your entire strategy is when it comes to investing. Comment down below. Let me know.